What's up, everybody? I know I've made so many videos today that I don't even know how many I've done, but I will not be doing stuff like this before. I would never get weekends to myself, so enjoy this while it lasts. But I just, not really just got finished with it, but finished it about like 2 hours ago. Um, TNA Slammiversary 2011, and I gotta say it was a good pay-per-view. I enjoyed it. Um, I'll actually rate the matches as I go because I actually wrote it down. I got short-term memory loss. I know I'm not diagnosed with it, but I really think I do have it because I don't remember any. I remember it, but like I have to think back. But yeah, so let's just go over the card real quick. We start off with Beer Gun versus British Invasion in a really good opener. It's really good. I was expecting a good match, but I didn't expect it to be this good. Um, it I gave it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed it. Had really good action, and then there was a point where Beer Gun kind of had a little bit of confusion, like James Storm spit in Alex Shelley's face. I think Alex actually kicked him in the face. Like there was so much confusion, and then but eventually they got back together and they got the win. So they retained technically because Alex Shelley, but yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, good opener. And then we had Matt Morgan versus Scott Steiner in it was an alright match for two big dudes. It was slow, but it did pick up at the end. But then again, the end was really quick when they were picking up. So I gave it a 2.75, 2.75, yeah, out of 5 stars. All right. Then we had Kendrick versus Kazarian versus wait, I didn't even say who won last match. Botch. Um, Matt Morgan picked up the win. Kicked Scott Steiner in the face, and yeah, that was it. My Skype just closed. Sorry. Um, Kendrick versus Kazarian versus Abyss in a. I thought it would be better because for what it was worth, because the finish was kind of stupid. I didn't really like it. We had some pretty good action, some double teaming on Abyss. Abyss was outside the ring for a little bit, and they gave them a little bit of time in the ring. Should have gave them a little bit more. Ended up with Brian Kendrick had the win, but then Abyss came in and threw Kendrick out and just pinned Kazarian, which really pissed me off. I gave it like a 2.5. Maybe that's just, maybe it should be a little bit higher, but that's just what I wrote down. Samoa Joe versus Crimson, which was a really good match. I enjoyed it, even though that Samoa Joe didn't go over. It was a good match. Crimson still undefeated, I think. And then Samoa Joe at the end of the match said that they're gonna wrestle again. They're gonna fight again. So it should be good. I gave it a 3. I think it's gonna be really good. Maybe like they'll have like a series of matches, just like him and Kurt Angle did a long while back in 2005 and 6. Well, no, it was 2006. Yeah, 2006, 2000, and I don't, but yeah, then we had Mickey James versus Angelina Love in an alright knockouts match. Not much to say. Winter tried getting involved. Botch finish, 2.5. Maybe a little. Maybe that's being too generous. Maybe a little bit lower. Maybe a 2. Then we had a really good match that I really enjoyed. The finish was a little, but it was Bully Ray versus AJ Styles in a last man standing match. And holy shit, can AJ Styles fly, dude? Like, seriously, just flew across the ramp onto, barely made it. And there's a sick power bomb. I'm probably going backwards, but I mean bubble bomb, whatever you want to call it, from the top ropes, pretty sick. And then put freaking Bully Ray on a table and climbed up that little thing. I forget what he calls, but he was like so high up and just elbow dropped the shit out of him. It was sick. AJ Styles is amazing. He's the shit. And what happens is Bully Ray kicks him and his head goes through the freaking thing, and like I don't even know, he went through like the stage or something or whatever the hell it was. And Bully Ray gets up and he wins because it's the last man standing match. And Bully Ray won over AJ Styles. but I gave it 4 stars because it was a bad finish, but hey, didn't take away from the match. The match was really good. Then we had Anderson versus Sting, which was alright. But the finish made it perfect because Eric Bischoff came out, disrupted Sting, and basically gave. Actually, Sting didn't really get that disrupted because he came back, but then he had the Scorpion Death Drop, I think he did, and then Eric Bischoff was trying to distract the ref, which I think the ref was his son. I'm not sure, but I actually think it was. And counted the 1, 2. There was some stuff. My Skype's going off. Ignore it. Uh, but yeah, no, Skype got distracted. But Mr. Anderson picked up the win thanks to Eric Bischoff, and hit the mic check, and is the new TNA, I guess TNA champion or Impact Wrestling champion, whatever the hell they call it. I don't even fucking know anymore. I'm happy about that, and I predicted that, and I'm glad Sting does not have the belt anymore. Go away. No, not go away, but I don't want him to be near the belt. Then we had a main event, which was Angle versus Jeff Jarrett for the Olympic medal. And no, it's for first contender, but if Angle lost, then he got Jeff got the the fucking a gold medal. But that is not what happened because Angle made him tap out. Yes, we all want to see Jeff Jarrett tap out. Kurt Angle got the win in his #1 contender. I gave it a 4-star. It was great. This pay-per-view overall, I give it an 8. I enjoyed it. It was good. Some people might disagree, but I thought it was good. What did you think? What do you think about the matches? What do you think? What's going to happen next week? Kurt Angle versus Mr. Anderson at the next pay-per-view. Will Sting get his rematch, or a rematch clause or something? We don't know. So just tell me what you thought of the pay-per-view. I gave it an 8. What did you give it? Alright, guys. Have a nice day, evening, or night, whenever you're watching this. Peace. Yay.